This is Jerry. Jerry is a sailor, Tom is a captain. You're gonna wanna hear what's about to happen. It's the Tom and Jerry Experience. The Tom and Jerry Experience. It's the Tom and Jerry Experience. The Tom and Jerry Experience. It's the Tom and Jerry Experience. Tom and Jerry Experience.
Hello.
Hey, how did you like our new song, folks?
Yeah, how'd you like that song? I loved it.
Yeah, I loved it too.
It was great. So welcome back to the Tom and Jerry Experience. How you doing, Captain Tom?
I've been doing fine, hanging in there.
Well,
no complaints.
the weather.
Not doing any good, but
I tell you, I think Mother Nature is about a month behind. Okay.
well, yeah, we had warm weather in April, and
I think we're getting so. Producer CJ, I sent a picture to.
Yeah, I was trying to get that theme song in. I'm getting that picture in right now.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So let us know when the picture's up. So my wife took a awesome picture with her drone,
Yes.
and it kind of it shows the type of weather we've been having, for like the past week or so. It's like,
well, it's springtime.
I know, but gosh,
you're gonna have.
when can the Mayflowers come out? You know what I mean?
Well, there's flowers outside here now.
I know, right?
But you're gonna have, you know what they say about the weather in Cincinnati.
Well, yeah.
If you stick around 15 minutes, you don't like the weather in Cincinnati, you stick around 15 minutes, it'll change.
There you go. There you go. So,
I have a picture up right now. I'm changing it.
okay.
But you guys can keep talking.
Okay, great. Well, I hope you like that picture, because that...
It was of me and you.
Oh, well...
Well,
Me and producer CJ there. So, in today's episode of Front Row Parking, right? I kind of went out and I asked people, tell us some memories, well, your favorite memories of high school.
There we go. I got that picture.
Oh, you got the picture up there. Okay, yeah, I hope you like that. That's the kind of weather we've been
So
experiencing
sorry
here.
about that. I was trying to get that theme song in. I've been anxious to get that ready.
Yeah, it was a wonderful surprise. Thank you, producer CJ. We might have to give him a raise. What do you think? All right, we'll give him a raise. All right, good job. But anyway,
we all need one.
I know. Can I get one too?
Yeah, right.
So we went out and we asked some people on the interwebs, right? What was their favorite memory of high school, And we had some good answers. We had one answer that was rather long. I'm going to read through that one, okay? One of our, she's like a leading contributor, Brenda. She had a lot to say about one of her favorite memories.
Yeah.
But, Captain Tom, why don't you get us started? And I think you have some in front of you.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about it. And some of these I'm going to explain, but go ahead.
You want me to start from the top and go
Yeah,
down?
sure.
Okay.
Start at the top. Might as well.
I don't know if she's a longtime contributor, Marilyn.
Yep. She
Fairly
fairly new,
new.
but she's yep.
Just said the word none.
None.
None, none.
None. Yeah, not N-U-N.
Because the N-U-N one is where she went to school, where there's a bunch of nuns.
Might be why her didn't have good memories. All right.
Yeah, I would imagine.
What's the next one you got there?
Okay,
Rob. Yeah.
Rob is a
Yeah, he's contributed.
longtime
Yeah.
contributor.
So he's a friend from high school, but we didn't go to high school together, but we worked together. So what does he have to say?
Well, you might have to explain what this
Yeah.
means. Doing
Truck.
on Sundays at McDonald's with you and the gang. I guess that
So,
means you.
Yes, he's talking. Yep. So he's talking about Sailor Jerry there. So my buddy Rob, we worked at McDonald's together. Okay.
Right.
Every week, the big semi truck would come, and we would get
you'd have to
stuff. Unload this.
it,
Okay.
yeah.
So we would have to put stuff in the freezer, in the walk-in. We'd have to put it in the big, kind of miniature little warehouse area for all the dry
So
stuff.
did you work at the McDonald's?
Yes, we worked at the McDonald's. It was in Covington, Kentucky, which is right across the river. Okay. That was my first job.
Okay.
We were so good at what we did. The truck driver told us that he wished that we could go to the other McDonald's and train their people on how to unload the truck.
Trucks so
Oh,
fast,
yeah. Man, we were fast. We did not BS. We did our job, and we was good at it. We had to like rotate, like the old stuff had to come to the front. You know what I mean? So, we were really good at
I
our job.
understand that.
All right. So what's the next one here? I knew somebody was going to talk about this. At least one person. We have more than one, but who's this next guy?
Well, the next person's not a guy. It is
Yeah,
Steven.
Steven.
Rowan. Okay.
Yeah, so this is a cousin of mine.
Sorry, Steven.
On my dad's side, a cousin of mine. What's he got to say?
It reads, senior year, I spent all day in the band room. 5 bells of band, algebra, 2 classes. I got an A+ first quarter, and for the exam.
Wow.
The teacher told me that I didn't have to come to class the
Wow.
rest of the year and I would pass.
But the first 2 words that he said was skipping school. That was his favorite memory of senior year.
Oh, yeah, it's just skipping school. Yeah, I did miss that. I'm sorry.
So basically, he must have had all his stuff done. He only had to go to band, and he had algebra 2, and that was it. He got an A+, and they're like, teacher's like, you don't even have to come back. I'll pass you by the end of the year. That's fine. All right, who we got now? Albert.
I'd like to know what school that was.
I think I'm not 100% sure. I have to get back with you on that.
Okay.
Albert, he is also a longtime contributor. Thank you, Albert, down in Florida. Thank you. What's he got to say?
He says the last bell of the day.
Of course.
He doesn't explain what the last bell of the day was.
You know why he liked that? Because, hey, that means the day's over. That's why he liked it so much.
Yeah, well,
Now, this next one is from a longtime contributor, and I love this story. I think it's funny as can be. And why don't you share that with us, Captain Tom?
All right, this is from Susan, who is a longtime contributor, as we said. At the end of senior year, me and another friend held up a bottle of vodka at the window to the door where our other friend was taking a test. We did not get caught.
Now, the next 2 people that responded to her, I think were the friends. So what do they have to say?
Well, Christine said, bad girl. I don't know if Christine was one of the ones with the vodka.
Maybe not.
She would not have said that.
Yeah. But
However,
she was just joking around.
The next one was Beth.
Yeah?
Said, yes, I was taking the test. As soon as the bell rang, I was out of there with a smiley face.
Yeah, she was probably out of there like, hey, let me get a drink of that. Now, finally, we have Mike. Now, Mike, he was an old neighbor of mine in the last house I lived in. And now, I will tell you this.
Was on in Ohio or in Kentucky?
In Ohio. Same neighborhood I'm in now, but like 20-something years ago. Now, I will preface this by saying, well, you know what? Read what he says.
And I'm wondering if Mike went to the same school. Was he more your age then?
Yeah, just a few years younger.
It wasn't my in my era.
Well, read what he says first.
It just says beating our rival in football my senior year.
All right, so Mike, he played football for Western Hills High School.
Okay.
Which was the high school I've mentioned I went to, Elder High School. They were arch rivals for decades, okay? Now, there's something interesting about he played football for them. His senior year, which was, I don't want to say when his senior year was, but let's just say he's just a few years younger than me, okay? But the year that he won was the last time that Western Hills beat Elder. That's how long it's been.
Okay, now then Mike could Mike have been in my class? Because
No, because he's a few years younger than me.
then they beat him again. Then because in my senior class,
Yes.
I wish I had my annual to
prove it.
prove it.
Yes.
But the rival that you're talking about was Elder and West High.
Yes. Yes.
West High beat Elder my senior class. Back in the day, Elder and West High used to play on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, and have a big parade.
And well, they still have the parade, believe it or not,
For Thanksgiving,
for
but
Thanksgiving.
not. Yeah, it wasn't as. Yeah.
But my senior year, the last one, that was the last one done at what we used to have
Riverfront Stadium, where the Bengals and Reds used to play.
Correct.
Yeah, so they actually had that game.
And in my senior class, what do you call it? Album.
Right. Yeah.
There's a picture that you can see everybody rushing onto the field after West High beat Elder.
Yes.
At the stadium.
Okay.
And in this picture, you see one of the dugouts because when it was a football stadium, you still had the dugouts for baseball.
Right.
On top of this,
on the dugout,
yeah, is my manual wheelchair folded up.
Yes, I've seen this picture, and I'm thinking that is so amazing that you're, you know. What I mean?
And not only can I say something, not only did we beat Elder,
yes,
we beat them 6-0.
Wow!
And held them to the 1 foot line.
No way! No wonder they stormed the field. So I'm sure that I don't know the record between Elder and West High over the years.
I'm pretty sure Elder got the record.
But the last time that West High beat Elder, I'll just say it was 1991. Okay.
Okay, so somewhere hopefully there was more between.
I don't know.
Mine was 79.
But Mike, that's why his favorite memory, because he played football. All right, so this next one. Wait. We got a joke. We got joke of the day.
Oh my.
Oh boy, joke of the day. All right.
Let's hear it.
Earlier, you mentioned nuns, right?
Yeah.
Nuns that were teachers for your siblings. So 3 nuns, maybe they were these same nuns. They tragically pass away. They tragically die. And they're on the pearly gates to heaven. And St. Peter's up there. He's going to greet these nuns. But he says to the nuns, he goes, I have to ask each one of you a question before you can get into heaven. So the first nun, she's a little nervous, then she gets up there and St. Peter says, my question for you is, who was the first woman on the planet? And the nun says, oh, that's an easy one. That was Eve. Dun, dun, dun. She got to go to heaven. So the second nun gets up there and St. Peter says, who was the first man on the face of the earth? And the nun says, ooh, that was easy. That was Adam. Dun, dun, dun. She got to go to heaven. The third nun's getting a little nervous. She's like, oh no, those were easy questions. He's going to ask me a hard question. So the third nun gets up to the gates and St. Peter says, what's the first thing that Eve says to Adam? And she's like, oh boy. She goes, man, that's a hard one. Dun, 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 she got to go to heaven. All right.
And I'm going to let you know I knew that joke when you started.
Oh, he knew the joke. Well, maybe some of our audience knew the joke too.
I didn't.
All right. So producer CJ did not know that joke. Yeah. He is now flushed with red on his face. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So our next one is from Brenda, longtime contributor. And Brenda, we want to know when you're going to write your first book because you had a lot to say.
Only a joke, Brenda. Only a joke. Come on.
No, we love Brenda. We love Brenda to death. But I'm going to read this. She says her favorite memories of high school, she says she has 2. All right? She goes, both were senior year. I had so much fun that year. One was our business class, having a school store that was called the GIP joint, GYP. I don't know what that stands for, GIP joint. We had fun, and the money we earned was used to help pay for a class trip. We sold snacks, pens, pencils, erasers, whatever. Our snacks were pretty good price. We had Tom's Snack Company delivering them. Huh? How ironic is that?
Yeah, well. Not mine.
Sure
Sorry.
it wasn't Captain Tom's snack? All right.
No.
But our school supplies were just purchased from the local retail store, so of course our prices were higher than the store. But when you need it because you forgot yours, anyway, that's how the school voted in the name of our store. Wait a minute. But when you need it because you forgot yours, is that the GIP, GYP? Anyway, and it was an old utility closet. She says, 2, my best memory was photography club. It ended up just being me and my best friend. I guess they were the only ones in the club. She took most of the pictures, and we both developed a film. And
the same Sue that was chimed in before.
No, she's it is not. No,
Okay.
Because where she went to high school was like where Brenda went to high school was like in the Mason area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's see. We both developed a film and printed all the pictures that were in our senior yearbook. The olden days, you know what we say back in the day, right? You had to develop a film in 100% darkness. Then we turned on the yellow light in the dark room to make our prints. Sometimes it was hard to break open the film canister, etc. When we made the prints, we used an enlarger. Man, what would I wouldn't do for an enlarger? Man. That's a whole nother topic. All right, anyway.
Don't want to know.
You placed the negative in it, and it shined a special light through the negative onto the photo paper. You can mess around with photo size and clarity, etc. Okay. Once you determine how long to expose the negative, you had to place the photo paper into the developer solution, etc. See, once you were happy with it, you had to quickly put it into the stop bath. So I guess that's like a liquid, okay? Let's see. I can still smell those chemicals. Maybe that's why she liked it. It was the chemicals.
I don't know, man.
She says, I love that smell. We threw away so many bad photos. Maybe on purpose. We need some more chemical. No. She says, oh, this is funny. She says, there was this metal trash can that had a silver rounded top, and you stepped on the bottom to open it. We put eyes on it and called it Mr. Mouth. That's where we hid all of our mouth, like a mouth.
Mr. Mouth.
Yeah. She said that's where we hid all of our screw ups if they messed up. Probably not funny, you guys, but to 2 17-year-old girls who were giggling for hours, it was funny. We also learned other ways to use the enlarger. I guess she said that graduation tassels and 1980 necklaces. So I'm guessing she graduated in 1980 is my guess.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
The year after I did.
Yeah, our favorite teacher ran photography club. We were kind of teachers' pets. So she says, sorry this is so long. It was fun reminiscing. You know what, Brenda? I'm glad that you got to reminisce. And that really doesn't bother me. I mean, she wrote a lot. You know, hey, thank you. Thank you for, that's our number one contributor for this episode for sure.
Keep them coming, Brenda.
That's right. Keep them coming. Absolutely. Barb chimed in a little bit. Now, I'm interested to see, I know where Barb went to high school, and Barb says, here we go, skipping school again. It's like a theme. Skipping school to go to my sister's house to eat. I hated typing class. Now, we all know that one of the siblings lived kind of close to that height, so I'm assuming...
Actually, the backyard of the house.
Yeah, went
you
up.
Jump the fence in the very back and you're on the school property.
That's good stuff. And I'm assuming that's who the sister was. That's funny, though, that she used to go there. So, Captain Tom, tell us. You went to high school.
Did I? Oh, yeah, I guess it did.
You went to high school back in the day. I think you and Jesus were, classmates right now.
I don't know about that, but,
So I know that there's many, but what was one of your favorite memories of high school?
One of my favorite memories was, me and my one buddy, Bob, who is no longer with us, were both in wheelchairs. We were the only two in the school in wheelchairs.
Okay.
Plus, we had another friend, David. Shout out to David, who could walk, but also had a disability.
Nice.
Gotcha. And
not nice. No, I understand.
When they got to the high school before the year or so before I did, and then they knew nobody.
Okay.
So I got them involved in what was called the bleacher bums.
Bleacher bums.
That's right.
Okay.
Bleacher bums. And the job of the bleacher bums was to go to the different sporting events of the high school and root on to school.
Okay, nice.
And me and Bob, I don't know if Bob ever tried to do it or not, but our basketball court was down a flight of steps.
Oh,
you
gotcha.
know, so we didn't go to those. I didn't know about the baseball. I didn't realize I didn't know if we could have gotten to baseball games. We
Gotcha.
we didn't even try. We went to the football games.
The football games, sure, yeah.
We went to all the home games.
Right, okay, yeah.
Because that same sister that we were just talking about, whose house was
Right.
right there,
Yeah.
was within walking distance of the football.
Or in your case, more rolling distance, I
Well,
guess. you could say.
I still
Yeah, I
stay
know.
walking. I still stay walking.
I understand.
Anyhow,
Real close, obviously.
we would walk from my sister's house to the football stadium. The first time we did it, we were sitting by the chain link fence. We thought, we were like, a lot of yards, but
Right.
and we almost got ran over
Jeez.
by somebody scoring a touchdown.
No way.
So they told us to come around to the side, and they sat us right by the cheerleaders.
Oh, wow.
And we got to sit by the cheerleader every game, every
man.
home game. We didn't get to go to the away games because it was a little hard for us to get around to the thing.
That might have been worth
And I
failing
wanted
school to have another extra year.
Well, I want to shout out to the cheerleaders at the high school I went to, which was Western Hills High School.
My wife, the great photographer, at one time was a cheerleader for Western Hills High School.
There you go.
I didn't know if you were aware of that or not.
No, I wasn't
Yeah.
until this moment.
Yeah, so
But
good stuff.
that was 47 years ago. Well, in 3 more years it'll be 50. So it's
Wow.
47. Yeah.
Man, that's good stuff. That's some great memories though.
I have a bad case of old, folks. What can I say?
Well, let me ask you this. Who came up with this club? Did you come up with it or did somebody else come up
it
with
was already formed
Okay.
before we got there, and we
Gotcha.
just joined it because it was like something we could do.
Yeah,
actually, I can tell you this one. I was actually voted the president of the club
Uh-oh.
at one time. I tried telling them I don't know how many games I can get to. I don't know if I can do this. They still voted me in.
The bum president, right?
Me and Bill Clinton have something in common.
Uh-oh.
We were both impeached. So I was summarily kicked out of the presidency of the club. It didn't bother me because I told him I can't go to all the games. I can't go to the basketball games. I can't go to,
So did you tell him, I swear I did not look at those cheerleaders?
No. They probably knew we did. But there was one time it was raining. It was pouring down. We were still there.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't in an electric powered chair.
Thank God.
Well,
Yeah.
it would have been a doorstop by then.
Right.
And they came over and put the things that the football players wear around them.
Yeah.
And they were saying, God, you guys are great for being here.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great.
But that was fun times for me.
For me, I mean, with the exception of graduating, I wasn't that popular and stuff like that, but I would have to say, the proms were fun. A couple proms, whatever. My senior year, I went to 4 proms. 4 proms. I went broke.
How did you go to 4?
Well, my school, I didn't have a girlfriend. So and it's not like, so I had my school, this girl I work with at McDonald's, she went to my prom, I went to her prom, it was the next day.
Okay.
Right? So then I had somebody I knew at I went to West High's prom.
Is this in senior or junior?
My senior year.
Okay.
My senior year, I was working.
Did you go to the junior ones?
Oh, I went to my junior prom too, but only one, just mine.
I didn't go to the junior prom.
Yeah. But my senior year, so I went to my prom, another one, a girl I work with, a girl who was a sister of her sister worked at the bank where I banked. And she was like, "Hey, you want to meet my sister?" Next thing I know, I went to her prom. And then an old stepsister of mine, she had a friend who needed a prom date for West High, actually. And I went to their prom. So I went to, I'm telling you, I went broke that year.
Seems like you should have bought a tux instead of
yes,
renting it.
yes. But I rented a tux all 4 times. Thank God I had a job at the time, you know. So anyway, that's probably my favorite. Was just all the proms I went to senior year and going broke, you know, stuff like that. So, but anyway, hey, great topic. I had fun talking about this. And hey, even if you want to chime in from the video, hey, and let us know what you think of the song. I hope you guys love that song, you know. Because I like it. I don't know. Do you like it?
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah,
that's good stuff.
I had it in my phone. I don't know if I went to save it in my phone, and I don't know where it went in my phone to save it.
We'll get it. And then plus,
Doesn't make any sense.
Don't forget we are on YouTube. So same.
Yeah, that's how I get to see our shows.
Yeah.
I'm not on
the old interweb Facebook. Yeah. So Tom and Jerry Experience, same thing. You'll see a picture of us on a roller coaster. And you'll be able to hear our song on there as well.
And I'd like to do a shout out real quick to some of our contributors who may be from a agency that helps me out.
Yeah.
Called True Care. You might see people that say they're from True Care.
Yes.
Thank you all for contributing.
Thank you, True Care. We appreciate you. But hey, without any further ado, want to say thank you for your time. Like my mom always used to say, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. How about you, Captain Tom?
And I just like to say I love you all, and we'll see you the next time.
All right, thanks. Have a great one.
Bye-bye now.